Hi, welcome to day 13 of the Happiness Challenge. My apologies for the delay. I unexpectedly went camping Saturday morning and got back late Sunday evening, so I thought I'd be able to upload things, but it didn't work out. So my apologies for the delay. So yeah, I was just thinking of what I wanted to share, and the first thing that came to mind was with happiness. I believe, and I've personally found it's something that can be learned. It's something that, you know, we have it treated like it's this mysterious thing that we're just chasing after. But what if you could actually learn it like a skill? What if you could learn it just so you learn how to cook or do hygiene or go to school or your job or why would it be different from any other aspect of your life? And I believe the answer is it's not. I believe the answer is that we can learn how to be happy. And what happiness means is different for everybody. Some people I found are actually happiest being kind of unhappy because it's familiar for them. So, keeping that in mind, one thing I've also seen is a lot of times people feel when stuff happens in their life, they can feel like a victim. Like, why is this happening to me? Poor me. And then it brings them down, and then they become sometimes self-centered without meaning to be. That is not a path to happiness. If you want to be unhappy, it's a pretty good way to go. And there's some value to that. If we know how to be unhappy, we know what not to do. If you know, okay, if I am really self-centered, if I feel like a victim, if I harp on things over and over, that's a really good way to be unhappy. So I can do that. But if I want to be happy, then I need to do something else. And I'm not saying toxic positivity. I've seen on the other end of the spectrum, I've seen some people be almost toxically positive where they're in denial about things. They're saying how wonderful everything is, they're happy all the time. And that's just not true. They're not being honest. And other people can sense it. It's not genuine. And also, that's not deep down, they don't actually feel happy. It's sort of like living in denial. And that can breed things like anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. And you're not going to be really living your full life. So, to try to create some sort of summary here today, what I'm trying to get at is I do believe you can learn to be happy. It is a new and emerging field. There's this one university, I think Century University, came out with the first, which is very exciting, master's in happiness degree, happiness days. It's like a 2-year degree. You can do online, and it's all about the science of happiness, and it's becoming more and more of a field. So I'd like to encourage you to think, okay, if I was going to learn to be happy, what would I do? What am I doing now that's not contributing to my happiness? And it matters. It's actually not selfish. When you feel good, it affects everybody around you. You're uplifting everybody. When you're miserable or you're unhappy or you're angry, it affects everybody around you. Our emotions are kind of contagious. Some people are more sensitive than others. Like I'm a pretty sensitive person. But that being said, it's kind of like someone who's really miserable and mean and angry walks in a room. A lot of people can sense it. If someone walks in a room that's really happy, a lot of people can sense it because we're all interconnected. So we can learn to be happy. And one way is by being really authentic and honest with ourselves about the things in our life that are helping or not helping. And bringing things to consciousness, bringing things to light is the best way to get a feel for this. It's the best way to really understand. Things that have power over us are the ones that we're not breaking down and understanding. Things that are vague, intangible, they have power over us. They cause issues, including happiness. So that's why it's better to just break down the mystery of happiness and really assess, okay, authentically, what's true for me. Like some people have it in their mind, I'll be happiest when I have all these friends and I'm going out all the time and I'm social and I'm doing this or that. But then the evidence is really that they are happiest at home baking cookies with their cat. Like, that's fine. If that's your jam, that's your jam. That's like, that's what makes you feel good. Some people are happiest doing puzzles at home or doing math problems. I know that sounds maybe different, but we are all different. We're not all the same. So being really honest with yourself is part of this. And the process of learning how to be happy. All right, well, lots of love, and I will be posting day 14 and day 15 later today.